In this video, I'm going to teach you how to make a 5-color granny square. So grab 5 colors of your choice and 1 more for a base color and a 5mm hook. Choose your first color and make a slip knot. If you prefer to use the magic circle, you can. My preference is just doing the chain 4 method. Insert your hook and chain 4. Insert your hook into the first chain that we made and make a slip stitch. That way we form a ring. Remember to ease up on your tension so that it's easy for you to insert your hook later. We're going to make a chain 2, but that does not count as our first double crochet. I like to do it as a stabilizer for the rounds. Into the ring, we're going to work 3 double crochets, and this counts as 1 cluster towards your corner. I like chain 2s in my patterns because they act as fillers to prevent gaps and create a cleaner edge. Now we're going to chain 2 and into the ring create 3 more double crochets. Now you can see the chain 2 created a corner. We're going to do this 2 more times. You want to chain 2 again, create 3 double crochets, chain 2 again, create 3 double crochets. At the end, you should be left off with a chain 2 and 4 clusters of 3 double crochets. Now we're reaching the end of the row. You want to chain 2. You should have 4 3 double crochet clusters. To end off this row, you want to make a slip stitch into the first double crochet we made at the beginning of the round. Cut the yarn, leaving a small tail enough to sew in the ends, and pull the tail through the loop. To add in a new color, you want to pick any of the chain 2 corners. Pull the new color through the corner and chain 2. Now we're ready for round 2. Yarn over and work 3 double crochets into the same corner space. Next up, we're going to chain 2 and then double crochet 3 more into the same chain space. This creates our first increase. You'll repeat this in every corner around the square. 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. To complete this row, you're going to chain 2 and slip stitch into the first double crochet. Our second row is complete. Now you want to cut the yarn and slip stitch to close off the second row. Row 3, you're going to choose a new color and insert your hook into the middle chain 2 space. Chain up 2 and do 3 double crochets in the middle chain 2 space. We're officially beginning the rhythm of our granny square pattern, which consists of 4 corners, which is our increases and then middle rows. Chain 2 and repeat the pattern in the next corner of 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets in one corner. This will continue our increases. Chain 2, and now we're going to continue to repeat this pattern, each row just changing colors. The corners get 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets in one corner. The middle spaces just get 3 double crochets, and everything is connected by chain 2s. Slip stitch into the first double crochet, and our third row is complete. Cut the yarn and pull the tail through the loop. Now for rounds 4 and 5, we're going to do the same repeat. Now you kind of have a guideline of how the pattern goes, and you just keep following that structure. For each row, because of those 4 corners, we are increasing. So for this row, you're going to have 2 sets of double crochet clusters to do. This is the first one, and then you'll see there's another chain 2 space. You'll have one there as well. Next row is going to be 3. If you continued on, it'll be 4, 5. It will just continue to increase because in the corners we are increasing by doing 2 sets of double crochet clusters in one corner. Now you're going to take the color of your choosing and join like we have been previously with the chain 2. Into that same space, you want to double crochet 1 and then chain 1. Into the clusters of 3, the third cluster, you want to double crochet 1 and then chain 1. In every middle section, that is going to be the repeat until we get into the corners. Now that we've reached the corners, chain 1, and into the corner, you're going to double crochet 2, chain 2, double crochet 2 into the corner. That'll be our last increase for this granny square. And repeat this pattern all the way around, making sure in the clusters of 3, you're double crocheting in that third cluster, chaining 1, and in that chain space, you're doing 1 double crochet. Chain 1 and slip stitch into the first double crochet. Congrats, sunshines! Now you know how to make a 5-color granny square. If you want to make the granny squares bigger, just add more colors, and as well as smaller, just decrease the amount of colors that you added. Comment below what you're going to make with your granny squares. I'm going to make a crochet granny square wrap top, which I will be posting a tutorial to shortly. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you, sunshines, in the next video. Until then, have an amazing day, and don't forget to sew in your ends.